Okay, so here we have the vacuum pumping module. We've got the vacuum pump down here, and then of course the booster's on top with the oil trap. And then that goes out to an 8-inch flange. I'm just going to turn it on here and kind of walk through the features a little bit and try to showcase everything that's going on with this unit. So in order to turn it on, it's pretty straightforward. All you do is make sure control power / e-stop is pulled out, and then you're going to want to go ahead and hit power on. Initially you get this loss of vacuum alarm down here because it takes it a second for the vacuum controller to come on, but after that the unit's powered on. You can hear the enclosure vent fan running down here. We've got a serial tag on here. It shows everything about the unit. So the first thing to note is we've got this local and remote switch here. Currently it's in the local position, and that just allows all of these controls here on the front to be activated. If it's in the remote position, all of these buttons will not be active. And also, from what I understood, if the operating mode is in the remote position, then you now have control over the unit via these wiring to this terminal strip right here. You've got all the connections that we discussed via email. And then here's just a look inside the control enclosure. It's all relay logic. And of course we've got a soft start on the vacuum pump to help it ramp up nice and easy. So when you first receive this unit, of course you'll wire it up, and one of the things you want to make sure of is, make sure you check rotation first. If rotation's off, the soft start will throw an error. It monitors the phase sequence, and you will get a vacuum pump error alarm here. And of course, you've got an alarm buzzer silence over here, so you can silence that alarm, but your light will still be on until that condition goes away. And that holds true for any of the alarms that may pop up. So in order to start the unit up, or to start the vacuum up, it's very simple. You just got a simple vacuum pump start, and that'll fire the pump right up. And then you've got vacuum pump stop to turn the unit off. I'll go ahead and fire it up now. So the vacuum pump's running now. We can go ahead and turn the booster to the auto position, and the booster won't actually come on until the vacuum pulls down to 5 torr. That's currently the cut-in pressure for the vacuum booster. I'm going to walk around over here to the other side where we've got this butterfly valve. In order for the vacuum gauge to read the vacuum, we need to be pulling a vacuum on this flange connection up here. So now we should pull down fairly quickly. And as you just heard, the booster cut in right there. So now we're back on the other side of the unit. You've got your local vacuum gauge and the vacuum gauge tube up top there measuring vacuum. There's the oil trap to catch any overflow. Just give a little walk around as the unit's running. right there is called the SP guard. It monitors a few conditions within the vacuum pump to help keep it safe, and shuts it down if anything may arise. And then of course there's instructions right beside it there on how to reset it if it encounters any of those faults. So now that the unit's up and running, everything runs just great. You can go ahead and shut down the unit. In order to do that, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and turn the booster off. Just let it ramp down for a second. And then once the booster's turned off, all you do is hit vacuum pump stop. That drops out the vacuum pump and the unit shuts down. And you can see the vacuum leaking up there. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of the unit. Here of course we've got the air operated valve. One more shot of the side there. But that's the vacuum pumping module in a nutshell. Let me know if you have any more questions. Be happy to help. Oh, one last thing. Here's the this is the air regulator for the purge seal on the vacuum pump. That's very important to help prolong the life of the seal, the shaft seal inside the vacuum pump. You need to provide shop air to that. That's all for now.